Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today is Sunday, October 6th, 2019, and I'm going to share one of the most important pieces of information with you that I found. Actually, the Lord really put it in my mind and in my heart to investigate something, and exactly as I had imagined, there is an incredible 70-year marker exactly on December 13th, 1949, which means December 12th, 1949 is the exact fulfillment. December 12th, 2019 is the exact fulfillment of 70 years, a very important key marker in Israel on December 13th, 1949. Okay, I'm watching December 12th, 2019 for a number of reasons that I have shared with you. Number one, it is the 7-year anniversary of my sign in the sun, which I received on December 12th, 2012. December 12th, 2019 is also 6,666 days from 9/11. September 11th, 2001 to December 12th, 2019 is 6,666 days. So the importance of this is we're watching, the number 6 has to do with man's government, and the number 12 has to do with God's government. So December 12th is 12-12-12, while at the same time it's connected to 6666. So it's the conflict between man's government and God's government coming to a head. December 12th on the Julian calendar is also Christmas. On the Gregorian calendar, this may be Obama's war on Christmas. December 12th, 1941 was the day of Hitler's final solution. On this day, the meeting took place where the final solution was presented. December 12th was the key day in the final solution. According to scholars Christian Gerlach and Peter Monteith, among others, the pivotal moment for Hitler's decision came on December 12th, 1941 at a secret meeting with some 50 Nazi officials. The Paris Agreement, which is the Paris Climate Change Agreement, took place on December 12th, 2015, which is just 4 years ago. A 4-year warning, the 4-year warning of the fig tree. December 12th was the key day. So we had the final solution that took place on December 12th. We have the Paris Agreement that took place on December 12th. For those who were watching 717 this year, 717 was a huge sign. People are watching that. That is a way that God may be speaking through numbers. December 12th, 2019, on the long count date of the Mayan calendar is 130717. So 717 may indeed be a sign. For those who are watching, this connects December 12th with 717 also. 1 year ago, on December 12th, 2018, Barack Obama was honored with RFK Human Rights Award, December 12th. And also on this day, December 12th, 2018, Obama and the Democrats make the last push for Obamacare. December 12th. What's the importance of December 12th? Why December 12th on all these events? Obama and the Democrats make last push for Obamacare signups amid Trump cuts in ad budget. December 12th, 2018. As I stated in my previous message, the same day that Adolf Hitler declared the final solution, December 12th, 1941, all these declarations of war that took place. India declares war on Japan, Romania declares war on the US, the UK declares war on Bulgaria, Hungary declares war on the US, and 1 year later in 1942, Operation Winter Storm was December 12th. December 12th in history, I found this detail interesting. The first ship sunk by a remote control mine happened on December 12th. And I found two amazing connections to Barack Obama's birthplace and childhood years. Today in earthquake history, December 12th, 7.8 earthquake in Indonesia. This was one of the world's deadliest earthquakes. At least 2,200 people killed or missing in the Flores region, including 1,490 at Maumere and 700 on Babi. More than 500 people were injured and 40,000 left homeless. So this was one of the world's deadliest earthquakes, Indonesia, December 12th. And Indonesia is Obama's childhood location. There's actually a statue of Barack Obama in Indonesia as a child when he lived in Indonesia. Another connection to Obama, his birth location in Kenya, is that Kenya's Independence Day is December 12th. Jamhuri Day. Jamhuri Day is a national holiday in Kenya, celebrated on 12 December each year. Jamhuri is the Swahili word for republic, and the holiday is meant to officially mark the date when Kenya became an independent republic, which happened on December 12, 1964. This article, way back when, as they were announcing Barack Obama's ancestry and history, it came right out and said Barack Obama, the first African American president of the Harvard Law Review, was born in Kenya. Okay, so before he came out as president of the United States, and they falsified a birth certificate of him actually being born in Hawaii, when he was the president of the Harvard Law Review, it already showed that he was born in Kenya. So Kenya Independence Day is December 12th. Okay, now I want to share with you what I found from Israel. What I found from Israel, 70 years to the day, to December 12th, 2019. Now we're watching December 12th because on December 12th, 2012, I received my sign. That was 12-12-12. That is a very easy way to see December 12th, 12-12-12. It's the 12th month, 12th day, 12th year. But December 12th, 2019 is also 12-12-12 because 2 plus 1 plus 9 is also 12. So we have a 7-year interval between 12-12-12. Now, the other thing that I shared a small video with you about the number 12 and it being connected to God's government. Okay? And so the important thing about the number 12 is that it's connected to God's government. As I said, the number 6 refers to the government of man, which is maybe why December 12th, 2019 is 6,666 days from 9/11. But the meaning of the number 12 can be found in 187 places in God's Word. Revelation alone has 22 occurrences of the number. The meaning of 12, which is considered a perfect number, is that it symbolizes God's power and authority, as well as serving as a perfect governmental foundation. It can also symbolize completeness of the nation of Israel as a whole. That detail right there is so important to what I'm going to be sharing with you. It can also symbolize, the number 12 can also symbolize completeness or the nation of Israel as a whole. For example, Jacob had 12 sons. each of which represented a tribe begun by a prince, for 12 princes total. Ishmael, the other son of Jacob, was or the other son of Abraham, through Hagar, also had 12 princes. So both Jacob and Ishmael had 12 princes. The number 12 being integral in the New Jerusalem, being integral in the 12 tribes, the 12 apostles. So many details. I shared a small video on my channel by another teacher about the number 12. So there's so much more that can be searched into this, but the connection to the government of God, the number 12. Okay, so I had not seen this detail that I'm going to share with you right now. I had not seen this, but as I was looking at all these details, December 12th, the thought came to my mind that I needed to search the 1949 December 12th in Israel. There's got to be a 70-year marker. There's got to be something that happened on this day, 70-year marker. If December 12th, 2019 is a key day, then there's got to be some type of a connection from Israel 70 years earlier. Okay, number 12 being connected to government. Now, look at what I found. 1949 in Israel. I went to Wikipedia. You can actually just search this. 1949 in Israel. This will come up. You can find this page and search this out for yourself. And I'm going to share a couple articles with you. So first of all, we're in Wikipedia. 1949 in Israel. 13th of December, 1949. The Mossad is established as the Central Institute for Coordination, and on the same day the Knesset votes to transfer the seat of government to Jerusalem from Tel Aviv. December 13th, 1949, the seat of government is moved to Jerusalem. Government. The government of Israel is moved to Jerusalem. Okay, and this is the importance of the number 12. It's the importance of God's government, Israel as a whole, the completeness of the nation of Israel. The number 12, which would mean that December 12th, 2019 is 70 years to the day. If we were looking at December 13th as January 1st, then December 12th would be December 31st. It would be the complete ending of the 70th year, one day previous. The next day would begin the next year, the 71st year. Okay? So let's look at a statement that took place on December 13th. Statements of the Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion regarding moving the capital of Israel to Jerusalem. In the fall of 1949, the General Assembly of the United Nations began debating how to implement its decision of 29 November 1947, which was the Palestinian Partition Plan, regarding the establishment of Jerusalem as a separate international entity under the auspices of the United Nations. The Soviet Union supported this proposal. On the eve of the debate, on 5 December 1949, the Prime Minister announced in a Knesset session that Jewish Jerusalem is an organic and inseparable part of the State of Israel. He added that Israel could not even conceive that the United Nations would attempt to tear Jerusalem from the State of Israel, especially considering what Jerusalem went through during Israel's War of Liberation. Now, before I read the final statement, I wanted to make a connection with you because on December 5th, they announced that Jerusalem is the eternal capital of Israel. I mean, this is what he's saying. Jerusalem as a whole is an organic and inseparable part of the State of Israel. He added that Israel could not even consider that the United Nations would attempt to tear Jerusalem from the State of Israel, especially considering what Jerusalem went through during Israel's War of Liberation. And so, December 5th, remember 2 years ago? Actually, was that 2018? Yeah, it was 2018, right? December 6th, 2018, when Donald Trump declared Israel the eternal capital of Israel. So this connects in history with what happened on December 5th, 1949. This was the 69th anniversary within one day that Donald Trump's declaration came. Okay, or was it 2017? I can't remember if it was 2017. I think it was 2017. So within, it's on the anniversary of the declaration of Jerusalem being declared their eternal capital. And Donald Trump's declaration came on the same day or within one day. This announcement, however, made no impression on most of the members of the United Nations, and they voted by a large majority to internationalize Jerusalem. So, on December 13th, 1949, Ben-Gurion declared that Israel would not permit the forced disconnection of Jerusalem from Israel. He requested forthwith that the Knesset conduct its sessions in Jerusalem. Consequently, the Knesset decided that after Hanukkah 1949, it would renew its sessions in Jerusalem. In the following months, most of the government offices were moved to Jerusalem, the capital of Israel. So we see that the key moment in the establishment of Israel, of their government, took place on December 13th, 1949. Now, this day, I believe, is important because once they declared independence on May 14th, 1948, Israel had not yet been established. They still had a war to fight. The 1948-1949 Arab-Israel War took place. There was a war that happened, and there was not an establishment yet really founded. There was not the peace yet of Israel had not been founded or received. And so it was after the war. If you go into the 1949 events of Israel, you'll see that they were still in the war. And the war did not end, I think, until August or September of 1949. And so it was on December 13th, 1949, that the decision was made to move the government of Israel to Jerusalem. And then following this decision, all the other offices of Israel government was moved to Jerusalem in the following months. So 12-12-12 is the government of God. And December 12th, 2019, Israel fulfills 70 years of government in Jerusalem. 70 years to the day. From the day of the declaration of David Ben-Gurion on December 13th, 1949, that all government offices and all government meetings will be moved to Jerusalem. 70 years to the day. Is this the importance of the government of Israel? Is this the importance of the government of God? The 70 years of Israel as a nation? What does the prophecy say? From the order to restore Jerusalem, 70 weeks. Was this the order to restore Jerusalem? Not only Israel as a whole, the nation of Israel as a whole, but Jerusalem as the head of the nation. The government of Jerusalem, the government of Israel in Jerusalem. Okay. So I wanted to share this super important detail with you, that there is a 70-year marker that is fulfilled on December 12th, 2019 in the state of Israel. Okay, so this is what I'm watching right now. We were watching the sacrifice that took place in Israel. We were watching the Feast of Trumpets. But as soon as the Lord began to show me, let's take a look at the 7-year anniversary of your sign and see what we can find. And so the Lord has been opening details to me, showing me there are details about December 12th, 2019 that are very, very important. Okay? So this is what I want to share with you. And God gave me a sign in the sun on December 12th, 2012, and he called it the sign of his coming revealed. And he called me to be a trumpet for his people. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing with you the signs of his coming revealed. And I am a trumpet for God's people. My name is Steve Fletcher, and I pray you're blessed today. Amen.